Good morning, students. Today we discuss next few properties which are left of D block element. First we discuss tendency or formation of complex compound of D block element. Complex compound or coordination compound are those in which metal ions bind with the number of anions or neutral molecules, giving a complex species with characteristic properties. For example, iron in case with the cyanide, or iron with 3 negative and 4 negative in +2 and +3 oxidation state. Similarly, copper form complex with ammonia, platinum form complex with chloride. The chemistry of these coordination compound, which we discuss in unit number 9 in full-fledged detail. So why transition metals have ability to form a number of complex compounds? There are main three reasons: due to comparatively smaller size of metal ions and metal atoms. Second, their high ionic charge or nuclear charge. And third main point is availability of vacant d orbital, where the ligands donate their lone pair to metals to form a tendency to form back bonding. Vacant d orbital available hone karke they have tendency to form a complex or coordination compound. Next, catalytic properties. It's another property of transition metals. So many of transition metals and their compound act as a good catalyst. So what is catalyst? Which enhance or increase the rate of reaction without reacting itself, only form a temporary bond and provide a surface to reactant to react with each other to form a product easily with in a small time, in a small period of time. That's why they act as a good catalyst. So mostly transition metal and their compounds are known for their catalytic activity. This activity is ascribed to their ability to adopt multiple oxidation states and to form complex. So due to these two reasons, they have tendency to form a act as a catalyst. So what they do? So vanadium pentoxide in contact process for the preparation of sulfuric acid, which we already prepare in p block element. Finally, divided iron ਜਿਹੜੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਟੁਕੜਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ in Haber process for the preparation of ammonia. Nickel, which we used for catalytic hydrogenation, addition of hydrogen in alkenes, which we already discussed in 10th as well as in 11th class. So catalyst, how it act as a catalyst? Catalyst at a solid surface which involves the formation of bonds between reactant molecule and atoms of the surface of catalyst. ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ small ਜਿਹੜੀ vacant space ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ reactants ਨੇ ਉਹ absorb ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ during adsorption, ਜਿਹੜਾ adsorption exothermic phenomena. So ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ energy release ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, that energy utilized to break the bond between the reactant, and the reactant come close to each other and collide with each other to form a product. After formation of product, they lose the bond with the catalyst. So first row transition metals utilize 3d and 4s electrons for bonding. This has the effect of increasing concentration of reactant at the catalyst surface. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ strongly bind ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ metals ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਵੀ tendency ਹੈ to show higher number of oxidation state. So ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਉਹ absorb ਕਰਦੇ reactants ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ surface ਤੇ, ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਜੋ bonds ਨੇ reacting molecules ਦੇ ਉਹ decrease ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. The activation energy ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ? The energy required to form an activated complex. Low the activation energy, it means faster the rate of reaction. Higher the activation energy, slower will be the reaction. So catalyst also decrease the activation energy, which increase the rate of reaction. So also because transition metal and can exchange their oxidation state, they become more effective as a catalyst. For example, iron 3 catalyze reaction between iodide and persulfate because it itself change into +3 to +2 oxidation state in case of iodide and persulfate ion. That's why it acts as a good catalyst. So in this way, these transition metals show catalytic properties or act as a catalyst because they provide surface to the reactant and more reactant adsorb, and the more will be the rate of reaction. Increase the rate of reaction ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੀ concentration reactant ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ react ਕਰੂਗੀ ਉਨੀ product ਛੇਤੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਣੂਗੀ, ਉਨੀ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਬਣੂਗੀ. ਇਹ ਆਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟਸ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ 4th ਚੈਪਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ. ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ, ਫਾਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ ਇੰਟਰਸਟੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਕੰਪਾਊਂਡਸ. Interstitial compound are those which are formed when small atoms like hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen are trapped inside the crystal lattice of metals. ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਸੇ ਚੈਪਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ. all transition metals show a hexagonal close packing, cubic close packing, face centered cubic lattice or BCC structure. So due to these structure, they have a vacant space and they are usually non-stoichiometric and are neither typical ionic or nor covalent bond. So ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਮੋਲ ਰੇਸ਼ੋ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਾਈਡਰੋਜਨ ਦੀ, ਕਾਰਬਨ ਦੀ, ਨਾਈਟ੍ਰੋਜਨ ਦੀ, ਉਸ ਵਾਈਟਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂ ਇੰਟਰਸਟੇਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਸਾਈਟਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟ੍ਰੈਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਦੀ ਫਾਰਮੂਲਾਜ਼ ਕੁਆਇਟ ਡੋਂਟ ਟਾਈਟੇਨੀਅਮ ਕਾਰਬਾਈਡ, ਮੈਗਨੀਜ਼ ਨਾਈਟਰਾਈਡ, ਆਇਰਨ ਹਾਈਡਰਾਈਡ, ਵਨੇਡੀਅਮ ਹਾਈਡਰਾਈਡ. ਸੋ ਇਸ ਕੇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਣਦੇ ਨੇ ਨੋਨ ਸਟਿਕੋਮੈਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਸੋ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਆਫ ਦੇਅਰ ਨੇਚਰ ਆਫ ਕੰਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ, ਨੋਰਮਲ ਆਕਸੀਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਰਸਪੋਂਡਿੰਗ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਐਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ these are called interstitial compound. So the principal and physical characteristic also affect with these compounds. So they have high melting point because then pure metals क्योंकि ਹੋਰ closely packed हो ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, maximum mass enclosed in a small volume, that's why they have high melting point as compared to pure metals, and they becomes hard. Some borides approach like hardness as a diamond. ਜਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਡਾਇਮੰਡ ਹਾਰਡ ਹੈ ਉਨਾ ਕੁ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬੋਰਾਈਡਸ ਹਾਰਡ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ. ਇਟ ਰਿਟੇਨ ਮੈਟੈਲਿਕ ਕੰਡਕਟਿਵਿਟੀ. ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਾਈਡਰਾਈਡਸ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਾਰਬਾਈਡਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੰਡਕਟਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੰਡਕਟਰ ਦੇ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਐਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਦੇ ਆਲਸੋ ਕੈਮੀਕਲੀ ਇਨਰਟ, ਰਿਐਕਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਈਜ਼ਲੀ. ਕਲੀਅਰ. ਸੋ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਾਈਡਰੋਜਨ ਗੈਸ ਨੂੰ ਐਬਜ਼ੌਰਬ ਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਮੈਟਲ ਦੇ ਵਨ ਪਲੇਸ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਪਲੇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟਰਾਂਸਪੋਰਟ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਨੈਕਸਟ ਅਲਾਈ ਫਾਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ. ਸੋ ਵਟ ਇਜ਼ ਅਲਾਈ? ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਕੰਬੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ ਟੂ ਮੈਟਲਸ ਔਰ one metal and non-metal in a fixed proportion. So an alloy is a blend of metal prepared by mixing of components. So alloys may be a homogeneous solid solution in which atoms of one metals are distributed randomly among the atoms of others. So ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਦੋ ਜਾਂ ਦੋ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ metals or non-metals ਦਾ combination ਹੈ. So such alloys are formed by atoms with metallic radii are within about 15% of each other. So ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਐਟੋਮਿਕ ਰੇਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ 15% ਦਾ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਸ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੰਬਾਈਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਜੇ ਸਿਮਿਲਰ ਰੇਡੀਅਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਕਰੈਕਟਰਿਸਟਿਕ ਜੇ ਸੇਮ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਅਲਾਈਜ਼ ਬਣਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਅਲਾਈਜ਼ ਬਿਕਮ ਹਾਰਡ and high melting point, and best known ferrous alloys chromium, vanadium, tungsten, molybdenum, manganese are used for the production of various steels or stainless steel. So alloys of transition metals also form with non-transition metals like a brass, which is a copper zinc alloy, and in case of boron it is a copper and a tin alloy. So these are the important industrial alloys which are used for various purpose. Next topic, oxide and oxo anions of metal. So these oxides are generally formed by the reaction of metals with oxygen at high temperature. So all the metal except scandium form a monoxide which are ionic in nature, because in lower oxidation state mostly oxides are ionic in nature. The highest oxidation state in oxide coincide with group number like a scandium to manganese, but after group number 7 they have no tendency to form a higher oxidation state. So as oxidation number of metal increase, ionic character decrease and bond becomes covalent in nature. So in case of manganese oxide it is a covalent green oil. Chromium oxide and vanadium pentoxide, they also have low melting point. So in higher oxidation state the oxides of metals are acidic in nature, and in lower oxidation state they are in a basic. So manganese gives HMNO4, chromium gives H2CrO4 acid. So these are the acidic in nature in higher oxidation state. Sometimes they are amphoteric in nature, behave as acidic as well as in basic in nature, but in lower oxidation state they act in a basic in nature. Clear? So these are the few topics related to D block element. If you guys have any doubt up to this topic, you can call me or through message you clarify your next topics are not in your syllabus according to new revised syllabus by CBSE. So your chapter D block up to this topic. Thank you.